name's Jackie, and I'm so glad to be here with you today to spend some time with you. This is my channel, Cross My Stitches, where I share my love of crafting with all of you. It's mostly stitching, but sometimes I have punch needle or wool applique or some other craft that I love to share with you. Today it's going to be all about cross stitch and what I've been working on. It has been a long time since I've last videoed. Probably 6 weeks, maybe a little less, and I have missed sharing all my stuff with you, so I knew I had to come back today and share with you what I've been working on, what I've finished, and what my plans are in the next several weeks. So the first thing I want to share with you, though, is something that has nothing to do with cross stitch. It has to do with my orchid plant. I know last time I shared my orchid plant with you. It was budding. And so now, after all this time, it is all flowered out, and I wanted to share it with you. So let me go this way with it. So there is my orchid. Isn't she just gorgeous? Oh my God, I can't believe how beautiful she is. And, or it could be a he, who knows. And the first time that I bought this orchid was last year around Easter time. It had white buds, or not white buds, but white flowers. And now look at it with the purple and white. I think it's just gorgeous. I was so surprised when I saw them come out with these beautiful colors because I was expecting white flowers again, but I got something a little different. So there she is. She's in her pot here. And I love this pot because it is a self-watering pot. And so I don't have to worry about overwatering her or anything, and it seems to work because she's doing just fabulous. So I wanted to share that with you today, and I'm going to put her back on her tray. So give me just a minute. She sits in a tray near my window that faces south. No, east. Faces east, so we get the morning sun, and she just loves that. And I also have an African violet that's blooming, but I'm not going to reach across to grab her and show her off this time. Maybe next time, but not this time. So I'm so glad you stopped by to visit with me. I've done some stitching. I haven't done a lot. That's probably why I haven't shared a lot in the last several weeks, because I am still having some health issues. So sometimes when I get home from work, I'm just too tired to stitch, so I don't have a lot of progress on things. And I get involved in trying to do some stitching, and then I can't follow through. So, but I do have some stuff today. I have, I think, 4 or 5 finishes to show, and some whips. I have some accumulation of my other hobby, which is collecting cross stitch. So I have part of my collection has been added to, say. And it's quite a bit because I did do some selling of some patterns that I knew I wasn't going to stitch. I don't have a lot of money to spend on patterns, so sometimes if I feel like I need to change out old stock that I know that either is just not something I'm interested in any longer, or I know I'm just not going to stitch it even though I love the design, I will sell them and use that money to buy new stuff that does appeal to me right now. So I have that to share with you. I have some wool. Maybe not. No wool applique. I have some wool accumulation to share, but no stitching to share on that. So let's get started. 4 finishes. So the first one is from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and is called Summer's Catch Etching, and it is by, oh my God, Heart and Hand, Cecilia Turner, I believe, and it is out of the, trying to see if it says on here what month. It must have been summer of last year. If you need to know and you want to know which one it is, just message me below and I will let you know. But this is the design and how it came out. And it's the summer catch, so it's the fish. It is so cute. It is so cute. And I think I used my own color choices on this. Let me see if I have them. I'll show it to you. I'll show it up close. And I absolutely love this fabric. I've used this fabric for several different designs that I've stitched on too, this time that I'll be showing you. And it is a hand dyed by Stephanie. It is a 32 count. And I want to spell it and then I'm going to try to say it. So we'll see. It is G-E-I-L-L-I-S. And I believe it's either Jealous or Helix. Helix. jealous. I don't know. I'm butchering it. But it is a fabulous multicolored fabric. It's a blue base, as you can see, and it has tinges of purples and greens in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. The colors I used for this, because I did not have any of the called for colors, were, I used Old Blue Jeans by Classic Colorworks. For the green, I used Weeping Willow. Was that the original one? Yes, it was. That is the call for color, Weeping Willow. And then the last one I used is Garden Gate, and that was for the brown look. So absolutely love how this turned out. It's great to have their the Punch Needle Pyramid Stitcher if you get a subscription to them, and you can do just a digital prescription and then print out what you like, and it's cheaper than buying the mailed prescription, but you get the back issues as well. So that's how I ended up getting this pattern, because I went through the back issues, and I'll show it once again. And I decided to print out all 4 of these. There's 4 different ones, one's for each season. So I did the bunny one. In fact, I think I'm going to put you guys on hold and show you my bunnies, and then I'll post a picture of my bunny display. So I'm going to put you on hold for a minute so I can show you my, and I meant to do that, I forgot. What I stitched for my Easter display. So hold on. Okay, so this is the spring design from Cecilia Turner in the punch needle, and this was called Spring Hair Etching, I believe. And this is what it looks like totally finished. And these are previous finishes that I've done, and I have a lot of new subscribers, so I wanted to share them once again. This is stitched on, I believe, a 32 count pale pink fabric, and I did do my own color choices, my own color conversion, and I made it into a little pillow, and it sits, isn't it so cute? It sits on my my fireplace, so that's where I put my seasonal items. I'm sorry if you hear the dog barking. This is the back of the design. I thought it was so cute. It's got the little bunnies and the eggs. And if you hear any noise, it's probably my husband. He's out mowing and edging, so I apologize for that as well. But that's the finish for it, and it came out so cute. And I may do the summer one like this. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it. I also have on my bunny display Clara O'Hare. Now she is a Lizzie Kate design. I had gotten the original, when it originally came out, I had gotten the full kit, so she has her little hat, her little tools, she's got buttons across the bottom here, and she stitched on the fabric that came with the kit. And on the back I have a green polka dot, and she is finished as a stand-up. Here's her bottom. She's got the polka dot on the bottom, and then she's got some cording that I made. I learned how to do the cording from Vonna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitcher. If you want to know how to do any kind of finishing, including a stand-up finish or the cording, you must look up Vonna, the Twisted Stitcher. She has YouTube, she has a blog. I will post that information below. And that's how I learned to do all this beautiful finishing, was through her. And I absolutely love Clara O'Hare. She's the only bunny that I have done. I do have the other bunnies. I have Henry O'Hare, Patty, I think it's Patty O'Hare, and there might be another one. I have all the bunnies. I just haven't gotten them stitched yet, because they do take a little bit of time to get them stitched and made into stand-ups. But I have almost all of the Lizzie Kate original stand-ups in kit form that I have not finished, that are sitting waiting for me, and I really need to get them done. And the last thing is this design here. This was a kit also. It was a Silver Needle exclusive from Samsara Designs, and I think this was called Swirly Birds, and it came as a complete kit. I borrowed the kit from Jennifer Upton, and she was generous enough to send it to me so that I could stitch this up. I used my own fabric here. I used my own trims and did my own color choices on it, because I didn't have all the colors that it called for. So I did all the color choices on this. But I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful and springy. And I stuck some pins on the top, and that also sits on the display because I think it looks springy and Eastery. So those are my 3 things. I have lots of other things on the display. Those are my 3 stitch things. And again, if I can remember, I will post a picture here of how my mantle looks with my spring display. So that's my first finish. Get this put back in the bag. The second one is the second in the Summertime Berries. I did do a month ahead on my berries. I'm joining Helen D and a lot of people on Instagram and on Facebook doing the Sal. I think it's called Seasonal Berry Sal. I'm not sure. Again, I will post the information below on the Sal if you don't know about it. Carla from Cobweb Corner has generously offered a discount on the patterns. There's the seasonal ones. This is the summer one. And you can get a discount on the patterns if you order them from her. I will link Helen D's video down below, and she has that information on how to obtain the discount. But I bought all 4 patterns from Carla, and so I'm working on the summer one. So I finished this one I've shown before, and this is my new finish, the camper. And I'll show again the summer one that I did. This was the summer right there. It was a thread that was a multicolored green. It's like a blue. It's got light blue and a medium blue and a little bit of green in it. And I can't remember what the name of it was. And then this is my current finish. S'mores summer, please. And there's the camper. And again, this is done on that 32 count fabric that is hand diced by Stephanie, the same one that I did the summer catch on. And again, it makes me think of, if I hold it back enough, you can see all the modeling in it. It makes me think of the Aurora Borealis, which I thought was really cool for a camper and outdoors pattern. So that's what I did it on. It is a 32 count, so this one's a little bigger than the other one, the summer one. And I love how it turned out. And it's, again, all my own color choices, because I didn't have the colors that they were showing, so I picked my own. So that's 2 berry down, and I have to do the last one right here, which I'm going to start working on in the next week, and then I will finish off all 3 of my berries, and hopefully you'll be able to see that next time I video. So that's, how many finishes? That's 3 finishes, right? Now 2 awesome finishes. The first one is from Blackbird Designs Easter Parade. I was stitching the basket with my friend Kim in Florida. She is, let's see, Kim T XSS cross stitch XS crazy on Instagram. In fact, I'll post it right here what her Instagram name is. She has lots of super cute stitching. If you're on Instagram, make sure you follow her because she does a lot of beautiful stitching and stuff. But we both wanted to do the basket. We both finished the basket. I did not finish FFO it yet, but I have a plan. I'll show you that. And here's my basket. It is done on a 36 count. Is it 36 count? No, it might be 32. I don't think I wrote it down. It's either 32 or 36, but this is called Colonial Parchment Opalescent by hand by Stephanie. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. But it's a beautiful fabric. It's opalescent, and I used all the call for flosses for this, and I love how it turned out. And I have a plan to put it in an oval frame, just like you see on this one. You see there's an oval cream colored frame. This is my frame. I haven't painted it yet, but there it is. It's got a little bit of designs in it in the top and the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. See right there? So I need to spray paint this. I have an antique lace spray paint that I'm going to use on this and get this framed. And I really need to get stepping because like Easter's next Sunday probably. And I haven't done it yet. So I may try to paint it later on today or when I get home from work tomorrow. But that is number 1, 2, that's number 3, right? I'm finishing. And then my 4th one is also a Blackbird Designs. And it is, let me get the book out of here, sorry. There we go. This one is Blackbird Designs Their Song. So this is one of those patterns that's sought after by a lot of people. This was gifted to me along with there was fabric and the floss. The call for floss was also given to me as a gift. I appreciate that stitcher so much. I really wanted to get this done. I did not use the fabric for it, but I did use all the floss. I chose my own fabric. And this is a 36 count, let me see if I need to put it on a board here. 36 count hand dyed by me fabric. And there it is. Love it. Oh, I can't wait to get this frame. I think this will fit in a standard size frame, which is awesome. The only thing I may do with it, and I'm waffling back and forth, is to make the birds, these big birds, darker by restitching them with 2 strands. These up here have been stitched with 2 strands. These here are 2 strands, and then these are single-stranded. And I'm not sure. I may leave it alone. I may leave it just as it is, because most of this is 1/2. Hold on, something popped on my screen. Most of this is 1/2, and then the birds are 2/2. But absolutely love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Can't wait to share it with you when I get it fully framed. And that was my last FO, fully finished. So just beautiful stitching. Some of these were close to getting done, and I was pushing to get them finally finished because I wanted to share them. Oh, no, I have 2 more. I take that back. 2 more. 2 more, kinda. Maybe I'll share them as I share my whips, because it is 2 finishes, but it's whip at the same time. So let's see if I can show. And I'm sorry if you hear my husband weed eating. Let me pause for just a second until he's finished. Okay, so hopefully he's done. Okay, so I'm going to share my whips with you. This is the one I said that was a finish and a whip at the same time. This is Primrose Cottage Hive Rules. Absolutely love this when I saw it. I knew I had to have it. I knew exactly how I was going to do it. I absolutely love the patterns that Primrose Cottage Stitches is coming out with. They are just so darn cute. That they are just whimsical, they are fun, they are beautiful colors. So really excited to get this done because I'm doing it in a 6-part series as pillows. So I'm taking each saying onto its own fabric, making individual pillows that will go into a dough bowl. So let me show you where I'm at with it. And I'm using all the called for DMC because it is in DMC, which makes it great. You don't have to hunt down fancy floss in order for it to look absolutely adorable. So this is my first finish that I did. I did the top part, Hive Rules. So that will be my first pillow. And then I finished the second little saying, which is here, which is called Be Sweet Like Honey. Just really cute. And then my third one now is where I'm at now, and I'm partially done. And this is Mind Your Own Beeswax. And there I am, halfway done with it. I've got the bee, and the last thing you see here is the actual Z. They put bees with a bee in between it, so I have to do that. And I have a little honeycomb to put on this side, and that will be finished as well. That'll make 3 of the 6 that I have finished. They are so fast to stitch up. Within 2 days, I was able to finish, each one. So it only took me a couple days for each one, just diligently stitching on it. And then I've got it all on a 36 count Winter Moon linen by Zweigart. You see the stripe there, it's a Zweigart fabric. And I absolutely love this Winter Moon. It is a creamy yellow. It is perfect for this design because my plan is to put, hold on, you might hear crinkling. The backing to my pillows will be this design, which is too darn cute. Let me see if I can open it enough so you guys can see it. There we go. Look at the bee design. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and these are going to be, the back of the pillow is going to be adorable. It's this one, and then I'm going to use, this one is also from Hobby Lobby, is the Hive itself. So 3 of them will have this design. 3 of them will have this one, and they're matching beautiful designs. As you can see, there's the hive there, the same color, just beautiful. I have not picked up any trim or anything. If I know if I'm going to do any trim, I'm not sure. Next week is 50% off trim at Hobby Lobby, so you know where I'll be to check out and see what I can find. And I'm excited about doing this. And I also, I'm going to crinkle again for a minute, I purchased a dough bowl at Walmart. I know, you're saying, what? Walmart? A dough bowl? Absolutely, okay? These are in the houseware section. I'm going to show you because it is a beautiful, hope I'm not going to knock down anything here. It's not an original, okay, old dough bowl, but it is a beautiful bowl. There it is. It's nice and large. I think it's going to be beautiful for all my stitch pieces. And I'm going to show the bottom because that's where the UPC is and the tag in case you want to know. There it is. And it was under $40, and I think it's a beautiful bowl for $40. And I have plans of putting all my pillows and stuff and my finishes in this bowl every season. So absolutely loved it. Couldn't wait to get it. Put this stuff back so I don't knock anything over here. Put that there. And so that's what I'm going to be doing with my beeswax. So I'm going to diligently keep working on this and hopefully get them all done in the next couple of weeks and get them finished. And maybe by the next time I video, I will have all of them finished, maybe even just partial, and I'll be able to share those with you. So I'm excited about them because I have other designs that I picked up from Primrose Cottage because they are just absolutely gorgeous. They are PDF parents, so I'm not going to share them today, but I will share them maybe on the next video because I have way too much today. But they have beautiful designs, and you can go onto their Etsy store, and they do PDF. So if you want instant gratification, you can order PDFs. That one I ordered Hive Rules. I did in a paper form. They sent it to me, not high shipping at all. It was very reasonable in their shipping. And the other ones I did PDF form because I do use my iPad to stitch with. So, but I wanted that one in a paper form, so I did that. So on to the next thing I've been working on. This is something I haven't shared in quite a while, and he is getting put away. So I wanted to share, hadn't shared where my progress was on Mr. Jingles. So Mr. Jingles is a pattern by Diane Arthurs, and I got him off of eBay, and at a good price. He was a full kit. He came with everything because he is a 3D stand-up. He's got bells in his hands. He's got a wooden base, wooden legs that you paint. He's got some twine. He's got a hat that comes with him. He's got all those things that come with him. He's the cutest little thing. In fact, I bought two of them, two different ones. Plus, I bought a third one just to have the kit so I could make a Mrs. Jingles. I'm going to convert Mr. Jingles into a Mrs. Jingles at some point and make another one. And he is just fabulous, but he is being stitched because he is a large stand-up. He is on 11 count fabric, 4 threads, over 4 threads, DMC. So this is where he's at right now. I was hoping to make much more progress on him. And I'm going to show the full size of this fabric so you can see how big he's going to be. There he is. You can see this is just his mid part on his sweater with his hands. So he's going to be quite large. And I'm excited for him. I really am. He is going to be a centerpiece in my Christmas and snow display. Sorry, word didn't come. And so he is just gorgeous. And that's how far he's gotten. And he's going to get put away. I was using him as my car stitching at work when I was at lunch. And then I had put him away for a little while. And now he's going to go away again, maybe till July. And then Christmas stitching in July, he's probably going to come back out again. So that's Mr. Jingles. And again, he was a full kit, 11 count. It is called for DMC. The next one is my Dimensions kit. My only Dimensions kit that I'm working on right now is my husband's stocking. And again, I have been working on this thing for 1.5 years, and I wasn't getting enough progress. So I've tried to make it a focus every month. Unfortunately, like today, it's Sunday. My husband and I have plans to go out in a little while. I'm trying to get this video done before he comes back in and gets dressed to go out. And I'm not getting any stitching on it on Sundays, so Stocking Sunday. Stocking Sunday is just not working for me. So I think I'm going to have to switch it to my other day off, which is Thursdays, and make it Stocking Thursday. I know it doesn't sound as elegant, but I think I'll get more done because he's at work on Thursdays. I'm home alone. I can actually concentrate and put some stitches in it. But I've gotten quite a bit done, so I'm going to share it. So there it is, a beautiful sled with the cardinals, the church in the background. He picked this out himself. He loved this design. I said, yes, I'll do that one for you. That's fine. And let's see where I'm at, because I think I'm almost down. When you're looking at it, you can see, I'll show it here real quick. I am all the way down to the bottom of the sled. I haven't started the cardinal yet, but all the way down to the bottom. I am working right now over here to get this greenery done and then bringing the sunset down. I have not done any of the back stitch on this. I'm saving it till last. But there it is. So this is the bottom of the sled. You'll start seeing the cardinal, and then it curves around here and it curves down and around. So we're really getting good progress on this. Some of the sunset is in, some of the greenery on this side is in, and it is looking gorgeous. You can see I've got my Canadian geese up here all in. I did a little bit of back stitching here, but not a lot. I may focus on doing, once I fill in any little holes that I have left up here, I may start doing some of the back stitching and moving my way down, so I don't have to do it all at the end. But just absolutely love this. I've been working on this way too long, so I really need to get it done. So one of two stockings I'm currently working on. This one for my husband, and then the one for my son, which I will share next time. So that is a Dimensions Gold kit. Comes with floss, the fabric, the whole thing, and I'm using everything in the kit. And then the last thing that I have to share that is stitchy related is my Blackbird Designs Christmas Garden. And again, this has been calling to me a lot. And I did have to make some corrections to it. So I had to frog quite a bit out and then restitch it. And I will share, let me share the pattern first. So it's out of this book, Home for the Holidays. It's still available, an available book. This is the pattern right here. You've seen it quite a bit. Lots of people stitching on it. And I did make some changes. So I'm going to post a picture. Let me move over a little so it doesn't cover my face. Post a picture right here of what it looked like before I made the changes, and then I'll explain the changes to you. And I'll show you what it looks like now. Let me get my board back up here. I should have pinned it. I should have pinned it to the board. Let's see if I can hold it and do it. So, yeah, I need to make one of those boards they use. You know which ones the Fat Quarter Shop uses to show things. Here's my Christmas garden now. So I have the complete border done, and I have this whole entire top section now done. I did have to frog out all the motifs on this side and redo them. They were a brighter goldy yellow color, and I really decided I didn't like it. I felt like it was taking over the design. So it's the only thing that still has that brightness in it is this right here. And I decided to leave it. I'm not pulling that out. But I redid it all in chamomile. A lovely stitcher named Anna was so sweet. I was looking for the brown versions of the Gentle Arts chamomile, and I couldn't find it because now it's coming out with green tones. And I didn't have enough floss to finish this. And Anna was sweet enough to send me 2 skeins of the brown version that she had in her stash so that I could continue working on this. So thank you, Anna. And so here I am. This is it. And I don't want to put this down now. Now that I did all these corrections and I've got this going, I really want to work on this more. And my plan is to change the wording on the bottom. I don't want it to say Christmas garden. I want it to say winter garden. So I'm going to change it to winter garden. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to find a W that matches the letter C that has that same style that I can change to a W. And I'm going to have to figure that out. I'm hoping I'll see a pattern somewhere with that same font. Is that a good word for it? Yes. I'm hoping. So if anybody knows of any other patterns or anything that have this font in them that I can find a W to match up to this, maybe another Blackbird Designs pattern that has a W that I can get, then I can make that conversion, because I'm not sure I can chart it myself, but we'll see. we'll see. So here it is, Christmas garden. I love it. I'm dying to get it finished. This is a 36 count. Hold on, I'll tell you. I've got it written down. 36 count. I've got my little tags that I keep on most of my stuff. 36 count doubloon. And I started Christmas Day 2019. So I really need to get this done. But just beautiful. Love it. Just love it. Okay, so that is all of my stitching. I'll put this away real quick. And let's talk about my collection. Is that what we want to talk about next? Yeah, I think we do. What have I been collecting lately? Like I said at the beginning, I did sell quite a bit of patterns that I knew I had collected in the last several years that I was not going to stitch. Even though I love them and I really wanted to do them, I knew that right now I have so many large projects that I want to do, and I'm not getting anywhere with them. So I need to slow down on large projects and pick something smaller, like the Hive rules and those patterns that are not that big that I can get done, because I feel like I get overwhelmed when I have a super large project and it's not getting finished. And I have several, and I probably have about 30 whips right now, and I'm getting nowhere with these large projects. So I've decided I keep saying I'm going to focus on the design, get it done, and for April, I'm going to continue focusing on this, even though this was not my April plans. My April plans were 2 different patterns, but I'm going to continue to focus on this on April and see if I can knock out another full section of it before the end of April. So that is my plan today. We'll say that today because every day it changes because I get pulled like a squirrel. Ooh, what's new? What's new? What can I stitch on? What can I start? I want to start all the things. I have tons kitted up. I want to start all the things, and I can't. I try to restrain myself from doing those things. But let's talk about what I have accumulated since I sold off a bunch of stuff and I went hog wild and bought some stuff that I really loved. And I also received some wonderful stitchy gifts, and I wanted to share those first. And the first one is from my friend Kim in Florida that I talked about a little while ago. She sent me a beautiful card, and it's got birds and the flowers. It's definitely springy. It is out on my hutch where I have some of my bee stuff and some other things, and this sits on the hutch because it's springy and bright. And she picked this up for me from a cross stitch store was having a rummage sale. It's Brick City Cross Stitch in Florida, and she saw this and she said, I know you would love this. And she picked this up for me, and I indeed love it. It is a Cross Stitch Gold Collection kit with the eagle and the flag, and she knows how much I love patriotic. So I just had to love this as soon as I saw it, and definitely needs to go on my list of stitching after I finish that stocking, because I can't handle more than 1 dimensions kit at a time. And this one has a lot of browns and blues, and there's a lot I can see. Thankfully, it's a lot of half stitching in the sky and down in here, which does go along quite quickly. So thank you so much, Kim. I absolutely love it. It will go into my stash, into my collection of beautiful patriotic stitching. I also received from my friend Kathy, who is Crafty Cat Stitcher here on flosstube and on Instagram. And if you don't know about her, please go check her out. I will link her flosstube below so that you can see her. She has some absolutely gorgeous stitching. She is doing this Tree of Life, which I believe is Ouroboros, and it is beautiful. It is all monotone reds on a beautiful white or cream fabric, and I absolutely love that design. Love, love, love it. She sent me this beautiful card, again with the birds. Oh my God, they all know I love birds. Look at that. Stunning card. And she said, I have this series that I know I'm not going to do, and I know you probably would love it, so I want to send it to you. And I'm like, yes, please. She didn't tell me what it was at the time, but I received it, and I was blown away with her generosity. So I'm going to show you the whole thing, and then I'll show you the individual patterns. This is a series of 6 patterns, I believe. And she sent me not only the patterns, but she sent me all the embellishments and specialties. And it is from Stony Creek, and it is called, where's the name of it? Let's see. It is called, she doesn't say what the name of it is. It's just a monthly series with 6 individual charts with different sayings that all go together, because I don't see they named it as one piece. But this is it right here. Is that not absolutely adorable? Even had a little bookmark and stuff. She sent that. But I'm going to show you the individual kits, and I need to find some fabric to stitch this on. So the first one is Life is a Journey, and there's small little designs. So you could actually do this as a bell pull or as a long piece, and it would be quick. It's not like doing a, what's the ones I'm thinking of with the blocks? Hawk Run Hollow. This is not like a Hawk Run Hollow that would drive you nuts with a huge block. These are quite small. So you could do them individually, or you could do them as a piece all together like they have here. And that's the first one, Life is a Journey. The second one's Take Time for Yourself. Again, adorable. Look at the clock. Adorable, adorable. Love the colors. They're more fall colors. I absolutely adore fall. Enjoy the Little Things with this little owl. The next one is Love with an Open Heart. And Listen to Your Dreams. Oh, love that moon. Look at that moon with all that color. Be Happy Today, for we don't know what will happen tomorrow. And that's all of them, along with the embellishments she sent me. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much, Kathy. This just touched my heart so much that you sent this to me. And I'm going to love stitching on it. I think I'm going to start it at the beginning of January next year and try to get each one done a month for the first 6 months, so I have this ready for fall of next year. Put your card in there. Everything's in the little bag, and that's how it's going to stay until I get it stitched. I do have some fabric pieces that I purchased. Will go on to my collection. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much for the wonderful, wonderful gifts. I absolutely adore. Oh, I do have one more. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on. It's in here buried. I won a giveaway. So I won a giveaway from Candace K. She is also on YouTube. If you haven't seen Candace K, down below, again, I'll post a link. Absolutely love Candace. Love watching her, listen to her little stories, and seeing her beautiful stitching. I won a giveaway from her, and this is it. And I love this because I don't own any JBW designs. But if I was going to want to buy one, this would have been the one. So I was tickled pink that I have won it. And it is Rose Motif Sampler. So look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, monochromatic. It is adorable. It is adorable. And it finishes up as a, if you stitch it on 32 count, it is a little over 7 by 8, which is an awesome size. So thank you so much, Candace. Love the pattern. Definitely go on my to-do list. It looks like it would be a quick stitch. Not a lot there. I probably could make that a car project. I did purchase some fabrics. I have some that are part of my fabric of the month. And I'm going to crinkle here because one of them's still in the plastic. I apologize. But well worth seeing out of the plastic. I assure you that. The first one was the March 2022. I think this was the March. Yeah, it says March 2022. I have not received April, so that means this one's probably February. So let's start with February. Let me write on here February 22 so I don't forget. This one is a 32 count Lugana, and it's called Life's a Peach. And that's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? It looks more peachy on there than it is. It is more pinky in person. I'm trying to see if I can. It's very peachy. Yep, it's very peachy on there, but it's more pinky. It's more hues of pink than it is peach, but that's beautiful too. Showing on the screen, that's really pretty, but that's not actually the correct color. It is more pinky than that. But just a beautiful fabric all the same. And then the second one was the March one. April hasn't come yet, and this one is called Cinnamon. Let's see if I can get this one to show right. That's a little off too. It's a little warmer than that. But again, a beautiful color. Yeah, that's really looks tannish, and it's more of a pinky brown color. Maybe, nope. But it's a beautiful fabric. Again, I do the 32 count Lugana. So I got those two. Looking forward to see what she sends out in April. I bought some patterns. I'm not going to show you I'm going to hold off on if I come across any of the Needlework Market, I'll hold that off to the end, show you what I bought from Needlework Market. I bought these two patterns off one of the unload groups, and I've been collecting the Mill Hill pattern booklets. This one is called Moonlight Dance, and just adorable, adorable patterns. And I got a good deal for it. There it is there. There's the back of it. Lots of great patterns. Love the turkey. So I got that one, and then I got this one because I love the Santa. This is from Homespun Elegance, and it is called Crescent Santa. Isn't he? I love this. If I could find that fabric somewhere, I absolutely love that Santa on that fabric, hanging the way it is. So I need to figure out what that is and figure out how I can get it. Well, I can figure out how it is because it tells you. Let's see. It is for the wall hanging. Let's see. Let's see. Does it tell me? Okay, so it is 18 count Arabella. So if anyone knows where I can find 18 count Arabella fabric, that's what it is. I need to find that. But I think that is a fabulous finish. I probably would outline his face just a little so it pops a little more. But just beautiful. Love it. So I got those on an unload group. I had 2 orders come in since the last time I saw you from 123 Stitch. And I can't remember if I showed you this last one, so I'm going to show it again. And it is, I bought the last 2 that I needed for my Christmas rules. So this one is keep the schedule light and share your toys. So that was one I was missing. So this completes my collection for these, so I can actually maybe get this kitted up somewhere. Give Santa milk and cookies and no pouting. These are always so cute. They come with the little buttons that come with them. They're in there, so awesome. My other ones don't. I bought them secondhand, so I'm going to have to find some buttons and stuff to put with them. I bought this, which I love these block parties. This one is called the 17th. Absolutely love it. I am Irish, so of course I would love this one. And I love it as the full piece like this. If you've seen Kathy on her videos, she shows it as one long piece, which is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if that's how I'll do it or not, but I may. I got Welcome Winter from the Drawn Thread. These are the series that I'm collecting because I'm switching out my frame with the different seasons and different holidays. So I got the Welcome Winter. And then I also got, and this is already kitted up, the Welcome Summer, which I'm going to start shortly because I've got my spring one in my frame right now, and I need to switch it out to summer in the next couple months. So there it is, and I've already got it kitted up with my floss conversion, and I'll have to get some fabric. It'll be on a 32 count fabric, and I need to start that, so that may be a new start soon. My second order from 123 Stitch involved, throw this away, a few things that I thought were super cute. I did buy some Weeks Dye Works wool for my berries. So I picked up this houndstooth. And I also picked up this one, which is called a blue topaz, which is probably the one I'm going to use for my summer berries. There it is, real pretty. And I picked up a piece of 40 count Newcastle linen in, what's the name? It's a Swagger. It doesn't say the name, but I think it was flax. I think so. But there it is there. It was either flax or summer khaki, but I don't think that's summer khaki. I think that's flax linen. I'm surprised they don't. Oh, it is. It's flax. It got cut off. So there's flax linen. So I got those 3. Then I purchased the buttons for, and they got it in, nope, let me see if I can cut it out of here. Hold on. They put it in bubble wrap so it would be safe. I bought the buttons that are hop-on-in buttons for the hop-on-in. There's the H there, because I have plans on doing that design before next Easter. So I had to have the buttons for it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the design with a sticker stuck to it. There we go. So those are the buttons on the bottom. So that's my plan to do that one. So I'll cut that up. I also got these because this is so cute. Heart and Hands, Cecilia Turner's, the coffee one. I'm trying to do all sorts of coffee designs to put onto my kitchen around my coffee bar. So that one is so cute. Look at that bird. And it's a quick stitch, so it's instant gratification when you can do these smalls and get them done. And then, of course, I'm in love with hands-on design lately. It's like everything Kathy puts out, I gotta have. This one is a waffle lot. I thought that was so cute to do for my husband for one of our anniversaries, where it does, you can see it there. It says, I love you, a waffle lot. And then you do the tic-tac on the back. And it's a pillow. It's like a tufted, like a brick. I don't know if that's a good word either. But just too cute. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to hang on to this. I did pick up, hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. My husband came in from mowing the yard, and when he brings the dog in, the dog dances across the floor. It sounds like tap dancing in my house, so I was trying to cut that out. Okay, so I did buy a few other things from Stash Unload. One of them was this fabric called 28 count Dusk Lugana, which was a real dusky color, which was nice. I'm thinking I might do that Blackbird Designs, the, what is the snowman one with the little top hat? I can't remember, but I was thinking about doing that. It calls, I think the pattern calls for murky, and I think this might be a good substitute. And then again on the Unload groups, I got another Mill Hill. It is Let It Snow. Again, a lot of cute designs. Some of these books have some really adorable designs, so I'm loving it. I love this here. That would make a nice table topper, a center topper to put with a candle or with flowers or some kind of display on it. It would be really pretty. And then this one, which it's patriotic, of course, so I had to get it. It is Home of the Free Sewing Set. And it's got a beautiful flag at the top. And you got a couple other pieces, a little scissor fob, a little niddle case, just absolutely gorgeous. Never saw that before, so decided to pick it up. Let's see, I got from, there's an Unload group that does patterns out of magazines, and so I did pick up a couple of those, and this one I absolutely love. It is almost full coverage, but it is small enough that I think I can pull it off. It's called Old Mill, and it reminds me of up north in Vermont. When my husband and I got married, we were near an old mill, and it was just beautiful, and I love that. It is a beautiful mill. So I was glad to have that. I got an Easter one called Daisy Chain, which has an adorable bunny in the center, and then some cut work, and don't know if I'll do all that cut work, but I love the bunny. So I picked it up for the bunny. And sorry, you're hearing Twinkle Toes come in the room right now. I got this one for fall because I absolutely adore the little creatures on it. I adore the squirrel and the little chickadee and the bunny. But it is a fall piece, and you can see that the squirrel is up here. He's my favorite. Absolutely adorable. And then a patriotic piece, because I thought that was so cute how they took the word America and made a scene inside of it. So I'm like, I probably have to get that done at some point, and that'll go on my patriotic wall. And of course, I know you're saying right now, how come we haven't seen that patriotic wall yet? Well, because I haven't put it up yet. Since we made the move and purchased the house, I have not put the patriotic wall up, but I will get it up in the next couple months. I was painting a wood shelf that I wanted to go up high and we have a casket flag in a case, and I want to put that above in the And I needed that shelf in order to figure out where all my cross stitch and other things were going on the shelf. So I had to get that shelf done. I still have not, the brackets, I have not painted the brackets. So now that it's warming up, I got no excuse. I need to get that done. Okay, so let's talk about what I got for Galleria. So, you know, everyone loved a lot of the designs, and I did too. At first, I wasn't going to buy them, and something came over me, and I went on a shopping spree one weekend with the money that I made from selling off some patterns, and these are what I got because they are just the bomb. So this one is Seasons of the Heart, and you all know that's Brenda Gervais, and 4 patterns, 4 different seasons. You know me, I love the seasons. If I can find stuff that is seasonal, I love to do it. So there's 2 of the patterns, and I'm sure all of you have seen these. These are the other 2. Lots of people are already working on them. Haven't started them yet, but I have the pattern. I picked up Prairie Schooler's new one, and like everybody else, I was kind of surprised where it said Arctic Lights, because in the Arctic there are no penguins, but it's still adorable. I probably won't put Arctic Lights up there. I'll probably leave it blank or put something else in there, but absolutely love it with the penguins. I couldn't resist picking up Hands-On Designs Season 2. Love Season 1, didn't finish them, but I adore these even more than the first season. So I'm probably going to start May here in the next week to do May through and keep going. But there it is there. I'm sure you've all seen these as well. Absolutely adorable. There they are on the back. And I guess, let's see, where's May? May's right in the middle with the bee skip. Perfect, I'm working on bee stuff. So maybe I'll get that done, and that'll be part of my display as well. So those are the items I chose from Marketplace. I think that's about it for that. I did pick up some wool items, because I'm still collecting wool applique, even though I haven't finished any yet. I am working on some, haven't finished any yet. I am picking up the supplies. So I ended up buying these Kai scissors from Kai directly, and absolutely love them. Super sharp on wool, serrated edges. They are just beautifully cut, and they have this beautiful sheath that they go into to protect them. And absolutely love them. I think they were like $20. Shipping wasn't bad at all. And absolutely love those scissors. So I bought those to help with the little teeny cuts. I picked this up on Etsy from a shop. It is oatmeal wool by the yard. I bought a whole yard. This is unwashed, so I still have to wash it. And I bought it because the design that I want to do, that's a fall design, I couldn't find oatmeal wool anywhere, and she had it, and she was selling a fat quarter, which their fat quarters are a little different than stitching fat quarters, but she was selling a fat quarter for $11, a fat half for $20, I want to say, and then if you bought it unwashed in a full yard, it was $22. So I'm like, yes please, full yard. So there it is. It's a beautiful oatmeal. You can see it's got little specks of colors in it. Absolutely love it. Get that washed and get that pattern going that I want to do. I picked up this pattern on the unload, which reminded me so much of my husband and I spending this summer in Minnesota at the resort. We spent a summer working at a resort when we were RVing, and it reminded me so much of spending that summer in Minnesota. And so I bought that, and then I bought some wool, some beautiful, there's a pack of wool off of one of the wool unload groups, and look at that pretty pinks. It's actually very springy. There's some minty greens, a green, there's some regular greens, and then some mustardy colors. Just absolutely beautiful. Look at all the color. I love it. I love it. Building my stash of wool. And I think that's it. That's all I got. Super excited about everything. Have all these plans, and like I said, squirreling. I do need to get this started in the next couple weeks. I need to get the Welcome Summer from the Drawn Thread, started, because I need to flip that out. So I'm really not getting any stitching done on my large pieces that are in my whips, and that's part of my problem, because I'm so focused on getting seasonal stitching done. I have the other berry I have to start, and I have to get those done and finished before summertime so I can start the fall ones. So lots of different things, and I need to get them done. So that is my focus. I don't know, I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to get stitching done, trying to get some finishing done. I have some things in process right now. When I get them fully finished, I'll be glad to share those with you. I have a plan of shooting a video in the next week or two that is going to be a special edition floss tube showing you how to make an inexpensive bee skep for your display. Found this idea, absolutely loved it. I have to go around, find the supplies. One of the supplies is being a little difficult, so I'm trying to find the right place to buy it. So when I give the information, you guys know where to go to buy it. And it's just one certain item that I need to find. So I have plans to stopping at a couple of stores after work tomorrow to locate that. And just to make a prototype and then to show you how to make one, which is super, super easy, super cute. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I hope I can make it happen. I think that is it. I'm so glad you guys came by to see me and spend some time. I'm so glad to be, sharing all my love of cross stitch with you again. I look forward to, I don't know why I've got thread on my lap. I'm looking forward to shooting another video in a few weeks and doing that special edition video as soon as I'm able to get all the supplies together to shoot that for you. So it's been an hour, so it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not, oh, and I did want to do something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to save this till the end, but I meant to do a little special hello to some people, to some stitchers that are viewers on my channel, and that they always are here. They watch and they leave comments, and I appreciate them so much that I just wanted to give them a shout out, each one of them, and tell them how much I appreciate them being a subscriber. So let me flip my page here so I don't forget who I'm talking about. So I want to say big thank you to Pauline. Hi, Pauline. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, always leaving wonderful comments. Norma Jean, thank you so much. Always, again, leaving wonderful comments on each video. Absolutely thrilled that you come and watch every time. Sally. Hi, Sally. Thank you again for your always watching and being a subscriber. Linda, who also posts on every video and leaves comments and very sweet. And then last but never least, Ava. Thank you, Ava. Haven't seen you in so long. I wish I could get over to the stitching group and see you. But thank you so much for being a subscriber and commenting on my videos. Okay, I think that's it. I can't think of anything else. If I forgot something else, I'm sure I'll share it next time. Have a wonderful, happy, stitchy day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.